Oh, I'm always cloudy except for when I look into your eyes. Dude, I remember unironically jamming out to Fall Out Boy when I was younger. Anyone else? Nowadays, it's so cringe to look back on, but when I was a little kid, dude, Fall Out Boy was the. This was that Moth's pay-per-view for weeks. That Moth's POV for weeks. Yeah, well, it's stuck in my beanie. What's up, guys? You see Thickness versus Tapiria's brother. Yep, Colby Thickness. Colby the Slickness Thickness. What a name. Moicano voice. The MMA guru. Hey, everybody says something, you know. Impression of George Floyd taking a deep breath. Oh, okay. What's good, Beanie Boy? Thank you for the 3 months of membership, dude. Guru, the first pod episode with Orban was great. Got to get till next week. What did you guys think about that earlier? Was anyone actually here for the Twitter spaces earlier or not? It was pretty good. It was pretty good, to be honest with you. I thought it was pretty decent. It didn't save, which is sad, but someone apparently has it saved. So that's the saving grace that I'm waiting for. This guy don't even have it. He just said, that's cool. Fuck you, dude. Jesus. Top 3 matchups you're looking forward to in 2025 in Ngannou's voice. John Jones versus Thomas Spinell and Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev and Pereira and Kalaev. I really am looking forward to Pereira and Kalaev. Who do you think wins, Jamie Malarkey or upcoming Australian prospect, James Anderson? I haven't really looked into it yet, brother. There's a lot of things going on in that card. I've got quite a few prospects to look into. Thank you for the $8 Australian, dude. Looking forward to it. I have to do my research. I can't even get on Fight Pass, so, you know. Guru on track to look like Shara Bullet in 5 years. True. Once I'm done gouging my eye out. Looking extra gnome-like in the thumbnail. Am I the only one who wants DIDDYSANYA to beat Evloev? No, I'd rather Adesanya wins. It's much better having him at the top of the sport. I hate the ESPN post saying he's back in the title picture with a win. And I'm like, dude, how many one-fight win streaks are we going to do? I saw Makhachev talking about Gaethje. If he gets a win over Dan Hooker, it's title shot. What are we doing? I feel like I'm being bamboozled. Mangoes as a surname, really. Top 5 cool style MMA fighters ever in Hadley's voice? Nah.
Mauricio Huffy. You know, Justin Scoggins. Corey Sandhagen. Sean O'Malley. You know, Yuri Prohaska.
People always debate whether lightweight or bantamweight is the best division in the UFC, but I think welterweight is low-key better than lightweight. Much more prospects compared to lightweight, which is a lot of old heads. Prates, JDM, Brady, Buckley, Ian. Welterweight is on the come-up. It's a annoyance that Bilal Muhammad is at the top of the heap. But welterweight is genuinely one of the divisions to be in right now. There's so many good fighters. Vettori should troll Alex by tweeting he already beat Pereira, Alberto, and use it to get a fight and then defeat Poatan with his stone chin defense. Chat, can you imagine a glorious fucking world where Pereira shatters his hands on Vettori's chin and then, like, taps to nothing? I so badly want that to happen. Can you imagine the aura of Vettori after that? Vettori can't beat anyone skillful. And then Pereira just fucking breaks every bone in his hands on Vettori's head and just fucking quits. That'd be legendary stuff from Vettori. Guru, is he lost to 2 champs and Sean? He should win. Yeah, I just don't think so. Being a millionaire as a contender is like the worst base for MMA. My KFC burger is in the fridge. I don't know how to heat it up. Take it out of the fridge. It'll warm up a little bit. You need an air fryer for that? Well, you could use an oven or a microwave. But yeah, an air fryer is actually the best thing ever. Who's with me on that, chat? I honestly think ovens should be extinct. What does an oven really do that an air fryer doesn't? I know a lot of people yap about their air fryer, but I'd actually be fucking lost without an air fryer. Just fucking dumping shit in there, dude. It's literally the new format on every... I love it. I fucking love air fryers. Too small, isn't it? Yeah, if you've got like a family of 10, but if you're just cooking for yourself, get an air fryer, mate. It's great. Fucking wicked. I love it. Air fryers do everything an oven does, but better. I know. It's actually fucking insane. I love air fryers. I've got mine. Oven can fit more food. Yeah, but like, unless we're making Christmas dinner, like, why'd you need that much room? I know you can't fit a fucking pizza in an air fryer, but that should encourage healthier eating. MVP completely outclasses SHARA. 30-27, lifetime of point fighting against someone riding hype after a flashy KO who was losing the fight. Big money on it. He could do it. He could definitely do it. I just feel like, you know, he didn't really outclass Ian Gary all that much. And even if he did outclass Ian Gary, but he weren't like fucking him up. He outclassed him by landing like 1 or 2 extra strikes around. You know what I mean? Vettori's brain is probably like 70 years old. True. Very true. I have my first child due in 10 days. Any tips on successful parenting, Lord Guru? No, I don't have any tips on that. Hey, man, chill out. All cultures are the same, man. All cultures are the same. Okay, 2 words, same. What did Evloev do? Look it up. Look up the Evloev. Thoughts on Izzy picking Pereira to beat Ank the Wank? Okay. McGregor is permanently coked up. One of my dad's friends is the same, and he is unbearable to be around. True. Yeah. It's tough, man. Absolute degenerate. Needs to drop the fucking drugs. There we go. But can we be real, chat? Everyone's calling Paul Hughes the real Irishman and Conor McGregor an absolute drugged up. Let me just phrase this. Everyone's calling Paul Hughes the real Irishman and McGregor's just some drugged up. Irish people are drugged up. When are we going to stop pretending this? You know what I mean? What's going on, guys? They are that. This fucking drug addict ain't a real Irishman. This cocaine sniffing drunkard, he ain't the real Irishman. Paul Hughes is. What? That's as Irish as it gets. Sniffing a couple lines, touching a couple, you know what I mean? This is as Irish as it gets, you guys. You know? Thank you for the $2. Pantoja versus Kai is actually official. Yeah. Thoughts on Khabib's Insta story? Yeah, he called McGregor a bit like it's actually possible to be a racist in our countries. Can only consent or not if the idea of consent exists. Why don't you call out Evloev, Khabib? He married her. When are you going to call out Evloev for who he married? Because she was easy to mold into who he wanted her to be. I'm sorry, I just don't take lectures on like things like that, on like moral things from like a fucking inbred fucking slim, you know what I'm saying? MVP completely outclasses SHARA, 30-27. Sorry, can you, in our country, Khabib, cousins can't consent. But, you know, I don't know, you know? And he was found liable because there was no evidence. That's something a lot of people are really just ignore. You know what? You are ignoring the McGregor case to call him a. I'm not saying McGregor's never made unwanted moves. I think he's a horrible guy and he needs to fucking get himself on the straight and narrow because he's a degenerate. Let's just call it what it is. He's a fucking degenerate. If McGregor didn't do drugs and just locked the fuck in and breed maxed, he could have saved Ireland single-handedly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He could have done. Like, he's an absolute degenerate and he's messed it all up. But if you read into the court case and come to the conclusion that McGregor raped her, then you're a retard. Like that is literally what it comes down to, in my opinion. A lot of pro Evloev people in the chat. Gross. I don't know the full story of it, but I'm fairly certain it's like some grooming stuff. But like it's socially acceptable for them because they're like fucking 200 years behind, which is an advantage in some ways because being ahead means your fucking children don't know what gender they are. So another L for the progressives. I'm just riling things up, by the way, chat. Don't take these as my fucking official takes on everything. McGregor's a degenerate. He needs to lock the fuck in, but I don't know. I feel like everyone's just fucking. I don't get it. Sometimes you just got to rate the level of success, putting things on a map. You know what I mean? But we don't do that for our own. Impression of Mike Tyson giving McGregor a pep talk. So you gotta make sure you're actually found guilty of for your country to love you. You just gotta do that. You were busy being, not accused and having no fucking evidence to prove it. You gotta be found guilty of to be loved, not liable for something else. Impression of McGregor as a postman after bankruptcy. Mate, stand your fucking base, mate, yeah? I'm gonna fucking stick me dick through your letterbox, mate, yeah?